Mbappé leads out France. And Vinicius Jr. at centre stage for Brazil. Global stars as far as the eye can. So Kylian Mbappé saying hello to a handful of superstars, including the Massachusetts governor, and also Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics, amongst a handful of celebrities here to witness the global game today. The coin toss is brought to you by Universal Orlando. And Kylian Mbappé and Casemiro, both, of course, superstars in the world's game. Casemiro flying with Manchester United as it stands. Kylian Mbappé very much doing the same. 26 FIFA Men's World Cup. UEFA Champions League winner with the likes of Milan and Real Madrid. One of the most admired head coaches in world. And Carlo, who's now plying his trade in Italian football with AC Milan after a rather public training ground incident, saw him move on from Marseille. Ekitike manoeuvring inside. Here's Olise. Real spring in his step. Olise looked to let fly. Casemiro with a fabulous shot.
And was able to find the right moment to back tackle and back press Olise.
Well then, here's Kylian Mbappé of Real Madrid. Theo Hernandez. Mbappé unable to wriggle through this time.
It's too deep from Dembele. He needs to vacate that space and allow for Tchouaméni to get into that position.
And perhaps Mbappé can latch onto this as France manoeuvre forward. It's a very good challenge from Wesley. Another corner for France.
It's the exact outcome Mbappé was hoping for as soon as he knew he was all alone. He read the fact that Wesley was coming in with full force, just waited for the moment, baits him in, touches it off him to win a corner.
Olise to pick up the scraps, to the back post it goes, it's met in mid-flight and then scrambled to safety for now. Junior on the ball, in behind now for Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. gets the half a yard he needs, very well charged down in the end by a flurry of French retreating players. And from one end of the field to the other, Kylian Mbappé now. Mbappé tried to play it across the face. Handful of players back on defensive.
Willingness to get into space, run at defenders, inviting Wesley in at this moment, dropping a shoulder, change it forward. That's the way that both teams can unlock the other one, getting those two.
Ekitike. Options awaiting. Down under the challenge. Garners the referee's attention and a free kick.
Attacked. It's a trailing leg from Wesley. As Ekitike, one of the targets on these set pieces.
So in it comes for France. It's a delicious ball to the back post, and Carlo was the last player to just nudge the ball behind for a goal kick. In the UEFA Champions League win against Manchester City last week. Successful flick from Mbappé. Rafinha manoeuvring inside to Casemiro. Here's Wesley. In behind. Rafinha. Diverted behind by Konate.
It's another opportunity for Rafinha to get in behind. He's towed the line really well. Watch the way he holds his run.
He's waiting the service for Brazil. Rafinha to the back post. It's headed downwards, not away. Eventually Tchouaméni got something on it. Was the guilty party on that occasion. Well, so far it's been lively, as we expected. Kylian Mbappé has surprisingly shown a glimpse or two.
But that's the third time now inside of 14 minutes that Rafinha has gotten in behind. It's got to be better recognition from France.
Here's Kylian Mbappé. Carlo. And Theo Hernandez. Mbappé letting it run, and Wesley on hand to tidy up for Brazil. And Casemiro. Tchouaméni surveying the scene. Ekitike. Malo Gusto. Mbappé, the angle against Ekitike. The ball ran and behind for a goal.
Leo Pereira, watch the way in which Pereira just reads this. Lovely touch in the space from Mbappé, and normally
of the French centre-halves today, with a record of 91% tackle succession in their respective leagues. They've been near flawless as France manoeuvre themselves forward with Mbappé. Dembélé. Gusto craving half a yard. Dembélé unable to penetrate this time. Mbappé. Carlo. Here's Gusto. France look to unlock this inexperienced Brazilian back line. Not this time though, and behind for a goal kick.
Very noticeable how deep Brazil are sitting. The low block is so difficult.
Cooling break is brought to you by Gatorade.
Out the day after the final, but for France right now, they need to be discussing how they can get to this position, how they line. Less questions about the attack. That's more of a solidified front group with a lot more options to
Cup winners in 1998 against Brazil. Day when Zinedine Zidane announced himself to the world. Here come France through Malo Gusto, twinkle-toed and all. Gusto across the face and cleared away by Leo Pereira for now. Dembélé. It's a lovely trip forward. Ekitike found something and Brazil just about clearing the ball away. A taste of what's to come.
the ability to slow himself down. Chouameni wins it. It's brilliance from the Ballon d'Or.
France celebrating courtesy of a Kylian Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé has scored at least 39 goals in all competitions in 7.
Got the reward so they can invite Brazil to come out. Lovely combination.
Olise, France off and running again. Kylian Mbappé and Hernandez dragged it well wide of the intended target.
That's a rush away. There's an overload. It's a 3-on-2 on the near side. Hernandez just rushes the up.
Here's Ekitike. Meaning Manchester United felt more than comfortable to spend 76 million euros on him, making him inside the. Ousmane Dembélé, Chouameni in behind. Mbappé.
Free-flowing French football at its finest. Mbappé never takes a look. He has the sixth sense of understanding where the goal is, but this time he knows that if he takes a touch, he's going to be closed down and ultimately defended by Bremer. So he goes with the first option.
Dembélé on the far flank. Dembélé, Olise in towards Kylian Mbappé.
And if I'm Brazilian players, I am furious at Casemiro because of his inability to keep his mindset, and he gets the yellow card for arguing with the referee. Now he's got to let the entire play go. He cannot make the foul in the middle of the field or he'll get a second yellow. This whole attack happens to be able to test Ederson from that angle.
Well, of course, Kylian Mbappé scored a hat-trick, you remember. What's your assessment of the first 45?
France took their moments. Brazil had half chances. They didn't test Mignon enough. It was just a real lack of cohesion in the final third. France is kept.
And a very warm welcome back to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, where at the break it's France who have the upper hand against Brazil. Kylian Mbappé with his 56th international goal, Jamie Watson. The difference between the two sides thus far.
This match is always going to be about moments and who takes them, and for France, they were able to create a turnover. Nothing less you'd expect from the man who has the hopes of being able to rectify what happened in 2022 with the World Cup final. All eyes for France should be on the expectation.
Brazil and what Carlo Ancelotti perhaps now will expect in the second half. Andre Santos with a poignant ball forwards. Wesley in behind. Now then, here they come again. Has the referee got a decision to make? The yellow card has been brandished.
Beautiful ball through, and it's such a smart touch from Wesley to go across the face of Upamecano. And the decision from our referee, Guido Gonzalez, was that there's the foul outside the box. This can be a red card. He's the one that is saying this is a very experienced center referee, so we would understand that Guido Gonzalez has opted to go with the yellow, knowing this could be upgraded. If Guido Gonzalez gives the red card initially, there's nothing from that look that's clear and obvious to overturn it. And knowing that there is the safety blanket, the security blanket of VAR.
So then, he's saying, no, the yellow card was wrong. Red card is the correct decision, and it's greeted to a raucous roar here at Gillette Stadium.
Still a 3v2 on the near side.
Enrique pushed to one side by Kylian Mbappé on defensive duties. Gives the ball away though. Can Brazil pounce and capitalise? Not on this occasion. Malo Gusto now finding Kylian Mbappé. He's back in the French setup after some time out of international recognition. He's played against Due now into the fray as Kylian Mbappé leaves it. What an afternoon for him.
Inviting the space for Ekitike. Kylian Mbappé, the man who, there was the anticipation.